Guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share a recipe with you for making melomakarona. Melomakarona are Greek honey cookies, and usually we're making them on Christmas time with kourabiedes. Now for the recipe, at first we need to make the syrup. For the syrup we need sugar, honey and water. We're taking a small pot, and we add the water, the sugar and the honey. Now you have to let it simmer for at least 5 minutes, and the syrup will be needed so that you will dip the cookies in it. Give it a stir, and as you can see, with a spoon I remove the foam that is created by the honey. You need to make the syrup, because you have to make sure that the syrup is warm, or at least at room temperature, and the cookies are hot, or the opposite. Now for the cookie dough, you need a lot of ingredients, but that's okay, the recipe is very simple. All the ingredients will be on my website, so don't worry. You will need some brandy, sugar, orange juice, orange zest, ammonium, baking soda, cinnamon, carnation, semolina, the thin semolina. You will need flour. You will need also vegetable oil, and you will need some walnuts. Now, at first, take a big bowl, add the vegetable oil, the brandy, the sugar, the cinnamon, the carnation, and the orange zest. I'm very sorry that the clip is not very clear. I don't know why. Bear with me, please. Now take a whisk and whisk them all together. Now, in a bowl, add the orange juice and add on top the ammonium, because it gets a little foamy. To mix it on top of the bowl. Add it too. Then add the semolina. Baking soda. And now it's time to add the flour. And now it's time to use our hands. It will you will see that you will have a very soft dough. Mix them all together. It's very easy, as you can see, and very quick. And the dough is ready. Now, if you want, you can create some small balls and create your own shapes, but as you can see, I prefer to lay a part of the dough in a clean counter, and with the back of my hand press it on the counter. And make it not very thin nor very thick, about 2 centimeters thick, and using a cookie cutter, this one. And I only use this shape because I don't want them to be very small nor very big, and I cut the dough with this cookie cutter. As you can see, I can remove it from the counter very easily because it has the oil. So I place it on a baking dish and I pop it into the oven at 175 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes. Continue doing that until you have a full baking tray. Now when I take the cookies from the oven, I remove them from the baking tray with a spatula because they're very hot, and dip them immediately in the syrup. Now, by doing this, they will absorb a little of the syrup and they will get a little bit softened. Leave them into the syrup for about 2 or 3 minutes and then place them into the plate. Continue doing that until you have made the first layer. As you can see, with a fork I press them into the syrup so that I'm sure that they're fully dipped into the syrup. So what I was saying, now when the first layer is done, sprinkle them on top with the walnuts. The walnuts cut into small pieces through the food processor. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at the first of the video. As I've said it earlier, all the ingredients and the exact measurements will be on my website www.katerinalittleKitchen.com, so that you can see it all. Continue doing the same thing with the rest of the melomakarona until you have used it all. I hope you liked this recipe. If you liked it, give thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. Bye!